Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to some Bad Squad Gaming. That's right, it's your boy Drake coming at you live with some more FIFA 15 career mode. Wait, basically, you guys, I know you guys have been waiting forever for the next career mode to come out, but my computer died, as a lot of you guys know. If you didn't know, I'm sorry. I really am, terribly sorry about it. I couldn't help it. It just died. So I got a Mac, and unfortunately, the files don't transfer over. So I lost so many videos, like so many funny videos of, me raging and things like that, and me in this career mode, the Bristol City career mode, the second half. And, basically, you guys have missed a few games. You guys have missed a few, important matches and important things. And, I hate that. I hate that. We've already played 5 games in the next season, and I don't really know what else to say other than the fact that, sometimes shit happens. And, it sucks that I had to go from a Toshiba to a Mac. And now that I have a Mac, I shouldn't have a problem transferring the files and things like that. But, I'm storing all my files now on a G drive, Google Drive, whatever it is. And I just want to say, how much I want to express, like, how badly I feel for doing this to you guys. And I understand that, as a YouTuber, you're supposed to be streaming constantly, and I hate that about KSI. I hate how he stops for weeks. And I know I've stopped for weeks. So I just want to say I'm sorry, you guys. I just want to say that, I love you guys, and I'm only doing this because, I want to entertain people. I want to, have fun with it. I want you guys to enjoy it. And, basically, you can't enjoy it if I don't ever release games. So basically, I'm gonna fill you in on what has happened. I really hate to do this over, one episode, because I've done it over, like, so many episodes. I have actually, oh, it's echoing like crazy here. Hold up. Jesus. Close that door. Basically, you guys, I have, I've sold some people. A lot of people. And, to be honest, when I hit the squad report, there's going to be a lot of things that you notice that are just different. Basically, I kept Frank Fielding. He's a great goalkeeper, even though he's only a 66. He's actually growing quite well. He started the season off with a +2 overall rating, and he got up to a 66. Basically, yeah, he's still 27, so it's not bad for a keeper. I mean, I'm trying to just, really work with him. I don't want to just start afresh with Fielding. Luke Ayling, I kept Batten, and of course, Cunningham on the left. And if you notice, this guy is a little new, right? So I went ahead and bought Jonas Romaglio for, I believe, yeah, I bought him from Atletico Bilbao for 550K. And the whole reason I bought him is because our other center back, shoot, can't remember his name for some reason, decided to leave. He decided to pack his bags and go. And there was nothing I could do about it, and it was really frustrating, and it was really funny experience, honestly, just because of how pissed I was. Because, he was one of my favorite players, and it was Little. Little decided to pack his bags and go. And I was like, are you shitting me? Like, you just decide you're just gonna leave? On short notice, too. It was like during the transfer window. And someone just immediately bought him. And I was like, what the hell? So anyway, we had to get Romaglio. A great center back, by the way. I've only used him in like 2 games so far. The last episode I did was the first time I've actually used him. So I think, honestly, with these stats, I mean, he is just built to be a defensive player. He can't do anything else outside of it, but he is built to be a defensive player. And I honestly think that he'll be amazing. Cunningham's still there. Wes Burns is still there. Malone Pack is still there. Now, you're going to see this new man, Antonio Marchese. Now, what I did say I was going to do in previous episodes that you guys haven't seen because they were lost in, the abyss of, I don't even fucking know where in my computer. And basically, he is, of course, the reincarnation of the one and only Pirlo. He is the reincarnation of Pirlo. And I love using this player. He's amazing. I mean, he's a 67 overall 18-year-old. I don't think he was even a 67. I think he started out as a 66 when I got him. But, amazing player, amazing everything else. Look at these stats. They're already growing like crazy. and he's only 18. So I think he's going to be one of the greatest players at our club that I have signed, and that is the region. And I talked a little bit about it because I didn't have a whole lot of money to spend during the transfer window, and so I got Antonio Marchese, and he was pretty cheap, expensively cheap, but he was pretty cheap. And that worked out for the better. And as you can see, Joe Broughton has stayed with our club, and he's 22, and he's continuing to grow. And honestly, I think that he'll be a great player once he starts settling down with our team and really focusing on like what he really wants to do with the club, because he's all over the place lately. But what can you really do? Bruta Altintis, Brudahan Altintis. I can never say his name right. Honestly, one of the greatest strikers at my club. Like, and I didn't even like him that much last season. I really didn't. But honestly, he's turning into one of the greatest strikers with us. And what can I say? I love him. So we kept Altintis in our club. I know there's lots of talks about who we would sell in this transfer window, and you're gonna see who I did after this. As you can see, E-Man, oh my Jesus, like Jesus, he's already a 73. He has grown 2 already in this transfer window, and I don't really know what to say because he is just a god. He's a god. Has that special something. I mean, he will be an 80, 83 rated player. I'm sure of it. He's just unbelievable. I mean, those stats. Jet is just amazing. But honestly, unfortunately, I have a lot of videos of him just wrecking opponents, like absolutely raping them, and they've been lost. So I don't know what to say. I mean, this is new to me. I've never had this happen. So I've had like 1 or 2 episodes go missing, but I've never had like 6 or something like that go missing, and that's just so depressing to me because I lost a lot of other gameplay of other games as well, which was just terrible. So as you can see, it immediately goes to Marley Bishop. So if you're looking here, there's a man missing from my squad, and it's none other than freaking Agard. Agard, I have sold in order for him to move on and go do better things because he honestly was just not progressing as fast as E-Man was. And to be honest, I didn't really like using him as much as I did E-Man because E-Man's just sort of like a run and gun sort of guy. Like, he doesn't really run. He just like, he just powers through everyone. He's just a tank. And, Agard just sort of is a just run for days. Like, he couldn't really shoot, he couldn't really, do anything else, but he could just run for days and he'd always get behind him. And I thought that was amazing, but I needed the money. I needed to buy some new players. And as you can see here, this is the second new player that we have purchased. This is the 18-year-old center forward that, of course, is the regen for frickin' Di Natale. That's right, Di Natale has been regenerated as Mattia De Santis. And look at this. Oh my god, just look at this. Look at this. 5-star skiller. He's a 5-star skiller. That is amazing. That right there is amazing. I honestly do not know what to say about that. I mean, I've never had a 5-star skiller come through my club, and I'm really happy he just randomly got 5-star skills to his stuff. But as you can see, his stats are amazing. Another great young player that was added to my team. Pretty much everyone else you have already seen. We have kept from previous episodes, and we loaned out Lorcan. And things like that. But basically, everything else in my team is the same. They are all still, these boys, the Bristol City boys. And, you just, I don't really know what to say because, I've tried so hard to get those videos up and going, and they just didn't work. But, you just got to keep moving. So what I've done is I have, redone all of my shit. And now I can actually record and post videos and things like that now on the Mac, so I shouldn't have to worry too much about losing all my stuff again. And I just want to say I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm going to post a shit ton of videos from now on. And I just want to say I love you guys. And honestly, with this video, I'm just gonna really leave it here after I show you guys the table real quick, so that way you guys know where we stand. Unfortunately, oh, not the calendar. Come on, the table. There we go. To show you guys where we actually stand. We are currently in 3rd. I am playing on legendary, or sorry, not legendary, Jesus. World class, because we are in the lower division. But, honestly, this shit's just unreal. I mean, I honestly, I'm struggling, but yet I still am pulling out wins. Like, I'm getting decent wins, like 1-0 in the last 80th minute, and I'll get a goal. And it's just amazing to me how difficult the computer is. So yeah, basically, we have started off the season with 12 points. We are in third place, and we're doing really good in the FL Championship. I mean, Football League Championship, what can you really say? I mean, it's the second tier league, but they're still very competitive. I mean, Manchester City always does work, but as you can see, everyone at the top of the table are the people who've been promoted with me. I mean, you got freaking Middlesbrough and Manchester City. I mean, they both got promoted alongside of me, so I'm really confused as to why they were all at the top, sort of, so to speak. But that's just the way it happens. So basically, this is our table. We have done work to get up to this point already. 4 wins, 1 loss. Got the goal differential of 6, so I've scored a decent amount of goals with my club. But I just want to say that again, I'm sorry, and I'm still gonna be saying sorry probably for like a week straight, pumping out these videos. And I know you guys wanted to stay on track, but shit happens. And at least it was the beginning of the season and not like in the middle of the season when you guys lost it, because you didn't really know what all I've done yet. But the transfer window was amazing for me, and I really did make the best of what I had. And this is the best I have. And unfortunately, I've got 67s across the board pretty much. But hopefully this will be a really good squad, and hopefully we can continue to run at opponents and really just do work, because I honestly think that this team will be decent. So I just want to say, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like down below if you like this video. If you didn't like this video, go ahead and leave a comment. Tell me what you didn't like about it. And if you really like these videos, go ahead and hit that sub button, because obviously I'm a dick, and now I'm done being a dick. So I'm going to be actually posting more videos and doing things for you guys. Let me know what you guys want to see as a retribution sort of thing. And pretty much, yeah, I hope you guys can forgive me for what's happened. I didn't really have control over it, but I still feel responsible. As you can see, a little left, of course, to go to Fulham, and he's just amazing. It just pisses me off. But yeah, so basically, just want to say love you guys, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. So peace.